My name is Hussein from Bahrain, and I'll be reading a testimonial from a person in Bahrain who prefers to stay anonymous. I'm 28 years of age and have suffered all my adult life with depression, and more recently, severe anxiety. I believe in sharing my story in hopes that will give others the courage to speak up. I don't wear my struggles in mental health as a badge of honor, but I'm also not ashamed to speak up about it. I struggle, like many others around me do, only through the awareness of the oneness that none of us who are ever truly alone will we start to feel better and lead healthier lives. My struggle with depression had put a major dent in my life. I struggled with being rejected by my parents and never knew how to deal with it. Shortly after turning 21, being at the root of my existence, gaining nearly 30 kilograms in 4 months due to severe depression, I attempted suicide. This isn't a story I had shared with many, only a handful of people know. I had swallowed a lot of pills, but only after a few minutes after, I came back to my senses and forced myself to throw up. It was perhaps the two of the hardest decisions of my life, to end it and then not to. We grow in a culture where depression is cured by being happy, as if there's a simple pill for that. Depression is seen as a weakness and attributed to the lack of faith and belief in God. We were never allowed to feel depressed. There is even a major stigma that somehow depression and sadness or showing of these emotions are emasculating. Depression has been with me since my late teens, and I have never fully been able to overcome it. I was bullied in school, bullied at home, and always felt defeated. Somehow, though, I had tapped into a barrel of resilience within me that kept me going. Whether it's the fear of missing out on my full potential, wanting to live out my dreams, or not knowing what may be on the other side of the rainbow, I had found strength to keep me going. I have, however, over the past 3 or 4 years developed crippling anxiety. When an attack happens, the world gets darker. I find it hard to breathe, I start to sweat, and at times I even lose my hearing. It's hard getting out of bed and even harder getting into it. Sleep deprived and non-functional. After some major attacks, I could spend an entire week in physical agony, as if I had ran 10 marathons in 10 days. Some are triggered and some happen at random moments. I still don't have the right tools at my disposal to help me through an attack, nor to avoid them. Meditation helps if I can sit long enough without overthinking. Breathing helps. We take breathing for granted. Talking to those who suffer from anxiety has been my saving grace. My friends around me, my tribe, whom kind words help ease the tension and give hope for another day. Surround yourself with your tribe, those who will stand tall for you. Work on accepting that everything in life is temporary. Striving to be content even when the days are dark. Happiness is only one emotion out of many. We have become a society obsessed with notion of being happy, that we ignore all other feelings. Be content, even in sadness. Be grateful for what you have, and always remind yourself how far you've come, where you've reached. And if you find it hard to remember, reach out, because your loved ones will remind you. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be kind and gentle to your soul before you are to others. Accept that you are in full control and have no control at all. Take a walk when you're feeling trapped inside your own brain. Be content, even in madness. Wake up every morning and remind yourself of one thing that you are thankful for. Appreciate what you have and know that the universe will never give you something you cannot handle. Yes, I struggle to believe my own words sometimes and practice what I preach, but I try my hardest. Being strong and overcoming your struggles is a daily task. Do what is right for your mind and not the mind of others. Take care of your sanity and ignore the external insanity. Life is a journey of ups and downs, and everyone, I mean every single one, struggles. Always remember that you are not alone.